Impeachment whispers. All bark, no bite in Trump's clown show Congress, oh, look at this. Congress finally mustering up the balls to whisper impeachment at Donald Trump again in 2025. Like it's some groundbreaking revelation, instead of the same tired rerun we've been force-fed since the guy first slithered into the White House. But let's cut through the bullshit right now, because while a handful of Democrats are out there waving resolutions like they're magic wands, the whole effort's getting quietly flushed down the drain by the very people who should be leading the charge. Rep. Al Green, that stubborn Texas firebrand who's been at this impeachment rodeo longer than most of us have been paying taxes, drops Res. 415 back in May, slamming Trump for turning democracy into his personal authoritarian playground, complete with threats to judges, due process black holes, and all the other dictator-light moves that make you wonder if the guy's got a mirror in his golf cart. Then, fast forward to June, and Green's back with Res. 537, this time zeroing in on Trump's rogue cowboy act of bombing Iranian nuclear sites without so much as a courtesy ping to Congress. Because apparently playing world police solo is just another Tuesday for a president who thinks the Constitution's more of a suggestion than a rulebook. And yeah, there's momentum bubbling under the surface, with over 500,000 everyday folks signing petitions from outfits like Free Speech for People, demanding articles stacked with 25 grounds for impeachment that read like a greatest hits of Trump's greatest fuck-ups. From kidnapping migrants and ignoring court orders to hoarding foreign cash and gutting oversight agencies like they're yesterday's trash. You've got Rep. Shri Thaindar jumping in the fray, forcing privilege votes to drag this mess to the floor, screaming about obstruction, abuse of power, and how Trump's freezing funds without a nod from the purse holders in Congress is straight-up theft of the people's wallet. Hell, even constitutional eggheads are out here urging the public to light a fire under their reps' asses, pointing out that under House Rule Roman 9, any clown with a badge can shove impeachment to a vote, win or lose, just to make the cowards squirm. It's almost inspiring, if you ignore the part where it's all fizzling out faster than a cheap firework, because the Democratic leadership's too busy playing nice to actually swing. But here's the gut punch that should have you rage-scrolling your contacts list the House, in all its infinite wisdom, votes 344-79 to table that Iran's strike impeachment push like it's a bad takeout order, with most Democrats lining up right alongside the GOP goons to bury it deep. No debate. No drama, just a quick shovel job to keep the peace. Speaker Johnson, that smug constitutional wannabe, pipes up defending Trump's Article Roman 2 fever dream, claiming the strikes were totally kosher without a whiff of congressional buy-in, while AOC catches heat from Trump's Twitter tantrum for daring to call it impeachable. And even Maine's own Dems split like a bad divorce, with Golden helping shelve it and Pingree whining it deserved at least a chit-chat. Democratic bigwigs like Jeffries dismiss the whole thing as a distraction, funneling everything through the Judiciary Committee under Jamie Raskin, who's all about follow the facts, but conveniently slow-walking anything that might ruffle the GOP's feathers in a chamber they still half control. This sidelining crap isn't accidental. It's calculated cowardice from a party that's more scared of looking extreme than actually stopping the slide into Trump world, where unilateral wars, retribution purges, and emoluments galore get a free pass because flipping the script might cost them that cushy minority status. Trump's out here blasting these efforts as whack-job noise from no name. Reps threatening to expel them like he's the schoolyard bully with a gavel. And the sad fact is, in a Republican-stacked House and Senate, these resolutions are dead on arrival without a miracle flip. We've seen this movie rogue pushes dividing Dems, leadership pouring ice water, and Trump skating free while the base cheers the chaos as strength. Momentum's there in the streets and the sign-ups, but without brass balls unity. It's just performative theater keeping the overlord comfy till the midterms maybe shake things up. Accountability gasping for air here, folks, because tabling high crimes like bypassing war powers or devolving into authoritarian cosplay isn't caution. It's complicity, letting one man's ego rewrite the rules for 330 million people who didn't sign up for King for a Day bullshit. Greens fighting the good fight, Thaindar's stirring the pot, but if the party's too gutless to amplify it, we're stuck watching Trump bomb, bully, and boast without a single handcuff in sight. Wake up, Congress impeachment isn't optional when the president's treating the Oval like his personal coup kit. It's the bare minimum to pretend this democracy's still breathing. If you ask what I think, I feel they should all get impeached and forced out the White House. I just want to thank you all, like, share, and follow to stay connected. I am Santiago del Carmen Maria, the Queen of Crowning Thoughts, because I say it like it is. Copyright 2025 independent writer, Crowning Thoughts truth speaker, AI video content creator, writer, blogger, Santiago, DC. Maria, all rights reserved.